Okay, so hi guys. For Wednesday's lesson, in order for you to be successful, you need to be able to solve not only one-step equations that we were reviewing last week, but also two-step equations. So a few things to go over with you. Last week, you were solving one-step equations. Perhaps that was like y plus 6 equals 20. And I wanted you last week to show that inverse operation. I wanted you to show on each side directly underneath that you are doing the opposite of adding 6. So you're going to subtract 6 from both sides. Adding 6 and subtracting 6 are inverses. They cancel each other out. We find out that y is equal to 20 minus 6, 14. This is how I want you to show your work. I tried to give you guys some feedback last week. Not everybody was showing their work that way yet, but hopefully the more we practice, the more comfortable you will be with that. This week, you are also going to see some two-step equations. For example, if we had 2y plus 4 equals 20. Let's try something like that. This is what we call a two-step equation. Again, we want to get y, our variable, by itself. And we're going to continue to do the inverse operation to get y by itself. We're going to follow those order of operations in reverse. So the first thing we're going to get rid of, the first thing that's easiest to get rid of is this plus 4, because it's kind of hanging off from the y. So the opposite of adding 4 is to subtract 4. I'm going to do that to both sides. Cancels out. I'm left with 2y equals 20 minus 4, 16. So now I'm down to a one-step equation. Remember, when a 2 is next to a y, they're held together with the operation of multiplication. So to undo multiplication, I need to divide both sides by 2, and I find out that y is equal to 8. Being able to solve two-step equations and one-step equations are needed for today's lesson. So keep an eye out for that as you're working through the problems. You're going to start today's lesson out with that distributive property still. You're going to see a problem such as this, 4 plus x plus 6. And you are going to distribute. So that's how you're starting off today's lesson before you start solving equations, is just kind of continuing on from yesterday's. So we're going to distribute 4 times the x. That's 4x plus 4 times the 6, which is 24. So there's your answer to number 1, kiddos. You're going to go ahead and practice that first. You're going to watch a video about solving equations with a distributive property. Look through the example and give it a try. Have a good one.